So this is going to bring us back to our conversations on idolatry and understanding when we are taking a goal or something that we want to obtain, even when it's opportunities in our career that would be really awesome, when we're taking that thing and putting it on an altar, when we're taking that thing in every other moment. And let me say that I have a history of anxiety. And those of us who have a history of anxiety, we know how easy it can be to get a thought and like say, I'm not going to think about it. And then we blink and we're thinking about it again, right? Like we can all relate to that. So there's kind of it's a balance between understanding how you think, but also standing grounded and saying, I'm not going to let this thing become my master. It has to be a really intentional choice of, I'm still going to live. So that being said, I was going to ask you this, but it slipped my mind. One thing I would suggest, and this is just a very specific example, but it's for everyone, with the Los Angeles opportunity, I would suggest, if you have an app on your phone where they usually buy tickets on, or plane tickets on, I would tell myself, with the same technique that we used last week, like, oh, I already have it. I would tell myself my tickets are already booked. And then manually, manually through thought, shift back to life. Like it's already done, shift back to life. And it's so much easier said than done. I do acknowledge that. It is easier said than done. But you guys got to understand, please hear me. But even when you guys are at that place, there will still be big opportunities that you'll really want. So we have to learn how to think in ways that ground us now. God does not make mistakes. God is teaching us stuff right now to prepare, because guys, the stakes are going to be even higher then. Specific. Like, do you have an app in your phone that you buy plane tickets on? No, but like that's a form of manifesting.
Okay.
Just download, have Skyscanner. I have Skyscanner on my phone.
Okay.
Put
Okay.
put a ticket booking app on your
Mhm.
phone, and then tell yourself it's already booked, and then shift back. And if it's hard, like if you can't think about tomorrow, try to think about right now. Like if you can't think about, oh, what am I going to do tomorrow? I'm going to have so much fun. Like if that's a little too hard because your brain's like, I want this, try to think, okay, I'm going to make my bed and
Mhm.
have the most fun making your bed. Okay, I'm going to wipe down my
Mhm.
bathroom counter and have the light some incense. Like it's in the moments where we want something so bad that we become so much less present, that we
Mhm.
forget that the party's right here.
Right
Right?
now.
The
Yep.
party is right now, and the party will always be right now. But when we want
Okay.
something really bad, that tricky little devil, that tricky little lower
It
vibration that
becomes the
says we're never
party.
gonna get it, it's
Mm.
like, no, we need to worry about it. The more we worry about it, the more likely we'll get it. And we all know it's a lie. Worry was the key. Gosh, I'd be richer than Bezos. Golly, well, speaking of, I'm so excited to get into this book, but no, this is a good conversation. So, does anyone have any more questions? Because I love talking about this. I love it. I truly do believe that everyone in this group is going to accomplish exactly what they need to, or exactly what they want to. But you have to understand, if we do not get our brain patterns in order, you don't want to be there at the pinnacle of your dreams and they have the opportunity for a next step and you're overwhelmed, right? Where we are training. I think that a lot of life, especially when you don't have parents or like older people who tell you the secrets, like all the secrets of reality, I think that a lot of life is wanting. A lot of life is just wanting. And then unfortunately, some people want their whole lives and then never get to learn the lessons. But for a lot of us, at some point in maturity, we realize that we already have a beautiful life, and we get the opportunity to lessen the intensity of these desires. And when we lessen the intensity of these desires, we have the ability to still want them, but to also still maintain our sense of self, that sacred balance. And when we can do that, we can live while still attracting. We want to live while still attracting. We're always attracting, but we want to be attracting intentionally while still enjoying every day that God gave us.